Cold plunges. The cold plunge trend involves immersing oneself in very cold water, often below 15 degrees Celsius or 59 degrees Fahrenheit, for short durations. Initially used by athletes to aid muscle recovery, it has grown in popularity among fitness enthusiasts and biohackers who claim cold exposure has numerous health benefits. Proponents suggest that ice baths reduce inflammation, ease muscle soreness, boost mood, enhance energy, and even improve metabolism and mental resilience. Social media influencers also tout cold plunges as a cure for everything from poor mental health to weight loss, despite the lack of robust evidence to support many of these claims. The scientific backing for cold plunges is limited and often mixed. While cold water immersion may help with muscle soreness after exercise, the effects are modest and short-lived. In fact, frequent ice baths could interfere with muscle recovery by dampening the inflammation needed for muscle growth. Claims about cold plunges boosting metabolism or testosterone are mostly based on anecdotes and lack strong clinical proof. Medical professionals warn that the potential risks outweigh the unproven benefits for many individuals. Raw milk. Raw milk is milk that has not been pasteurized to kill harmful bacteria, often marketed as a healthier, more natural option. Advocates claim it contains extra vitamins, enzymes, and probiotics, promising benefits like improved immunity, better digestion, and reduced allergies. However, scientific evidence for these claims is lacking. Raw milk's nutritional content is nearly identical to pasteurized milk, with only minor reductions in vitamins like C and B2. Public health authorities, including the CDC and FDA, warn that raw milk carries significant health risks. It can contain dangerous bacteria such as Salmonella and Listeria, which cause severe illness. For example, a 2018 outbreak in Florida sickened 21 people with E. coli and Campylobacter from raw milk, leading to 7 hospitalizations and 2 serious complications. In pregnant women, Listeria can cause miscarriage, and Campylobacter can trigger paralysis. Despite its popularity, raw milk's potential health benefits are unproven, and the risks are real and well documented. For vulnerable groups, raw milk can be life-threatening, and the trend remains strongly opposed by medical professionals due to its risk of contamination. Detox Teas. Detox teas are herbal blends marketed to cleanse the body and aid weight loss, often containing ingredients like senna, caffeine, and diuretics. The allure is strong, especially with celebrity endorsements, promising quick weight loss, detoxification, and even clearer skin. However, the weight loss is mostly temporary due to water and stool loss, not fat loss. There's no evidence these teas remove actual toxins or led to long-term weight reduction. Some detox teas have been found to contain hidden pharmaceuticals, such as Prozac and banned weight loss drugs, making them potentially dangerous. Even herbal varieties can have harmful side effects, as they often rely on senna, a known laxative, which is only safe for short-term use. The risks include dehydration, electrolyte imbalances, anxiety, and digestive distress. Some teas have caused liver damage, heart attacks, and even death. Detox teas often create an unhealthy cycle of purging, and experts strongly warn against them. Salmon sperm injections. Salmon sperm injections involve injecting DNA extracted from salmon sperm into the skin, usually through facial injections or microneedling. This treatment, popularized in South Korea, is marketed as a way to boost skin repair and regeneration, promoting smoother, firmer, and more hydrated skin by increasing collagen and hyaluronic acid production. Early studies have shown modest improvements in skin hydration and elasticity, which has led some to tout it as the future of anti-aging skincare. However, no large-scale clinical trials have validated these claims, and the procedure is not FDA approved or tightly regulated. Without proper oversight, patients face uncertainty about the quality and safety of the injections. Side effects are generally mild, like redness or swelling, but long-term risks are unknown. There's concern over potential immune reactions or infections from impurities in the salmon sperm extracts or providers reusing dirty needles. Given the lack of regulation and proof, experts advise caution. Intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is a popular eating pattern where people cycle between periods of fasting and eating. Some regimens, like the 16-to-8 plan, restrict eating to an 8-hour window each day, while others involve fasting on certain days of the week. Proponents claim intermittent fasting can help people lose weight improve metabolism, and even increase lifespan by promoting fat burning, enhancing brain function, and reducing inflammation. Though some small studies suggest it might improve short-term health markers like blood sugar levels, there's no concrete proof supporting its broad claims. The controversy surrounding intermittent fasting stems from the lack of evidence for its long-term health benefits. While it may help some lose weight by reducing calorie intake, recent research points to potential cardiovascular risks. One large study showed that people following an 8-hour eating window had a 91% higher risk of cardiovascular death. Despite these findings, proponents argue that the study was observational and may be skewed by other factors. Additionally, extended fasting periods can lead to adverse effects like gallstones, hormonal imbalances in women, and even disordered eating. Oil pulling. Oil pulling is an ancient oral hygiene practice where a tablespoon of edible oil, like coconut or sesame oil, is swished in the mouth for 10 to 20 minutes before being spat out. This practice, popularized as a wellness trend, is often done first thing in the morning. Advocates claim that oil pulling improves oral health by whitening teeth, freshening breath, reducing plaque, and preventing cavities. While there are small studies showing it can reduce oral bacteria and plaque to some degree, these effects are modest. People who struggle with bad breath or bleeding gums sometimes see improvements, but these may be due to the mechanical action of swishing oil rather than any magical properties of the oil itself. Despite some minor benefits, major dental organizations like the American Dental Association do not endorse oil pulling as a replacement for standard oral care like brushing with fluoride toothpaste. The broader claims, such as detoxifying the body, are completely unsupported by credible research. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar, or ACV, is a fermented vinegar made from apple juice, often promoted as a natural remedy for gut health. Popular in the wellness community, people consume ACV in shots, tonics, or gummies, claiming it can cleanse the gut and improve digestion. The idea of a gut cleanse with ACV typically involves drinking diluted vinegar daily. Proponents promise a wide range of benefits, including relief from bloating, improved digestion, and weight loss. Some even claim it can balance stomach acid, helping with acid reflux, though this is ironic, as vinegar is acidic. Small studies suggest ACV may slightly lower blood sugar after meals and make people feel fuller, but the evidence for these benefits is limited. There is also some evidence that apple cider vinegar has minor prebiotic effects, but not in amounts likely to make a significant impact. Despite its long history, there's no solid evidence to support ACV's role in a gut cleanse. The gut microbiome is complex, and no research shows that drinking ACV improves it. Claims that ACV cures acid reflux are unproven, and most gastroenterologists caution that acidic foods usually worsen reflux. Testosterone injections. Testosterone injections, also known as testosterone replacement therapy, or TRT, involve administering synthetic testosterone to boost hormone levels. Originally designed for men with very low testosterone, TRT has become a popular treatment for those seeking increased energy, muscle mass, and libido, even if their testosterone levels are normal. Promoters claim TRT can reverse aging, improve cognitive function, and increase sexual drive. Wellness influencers often advertise it as a fountain of youth. While legitimate TRT can benefit men with clinically low testosterone, many anecdotal reports suggest mild improvements for those without a deficiency. The market for TRT has exploded from 2019 to 2022, with U.S. prescriptions rising from 7 million to over 11 million. However, the widespread use of TRT is controversial. Medical guidelines suggest it should only be prescribed for men with a clear testosterone deficiency, yet many clinics overprescribe it to men with normal levels. Research shows mixed results, with some studies indicating no major benefits beyond physical performance. Risks include infertility, cardiovascular events, and potential long-term effects, such as high blood pressure and liver damage, especially when misused or abused. Carnivore Diet. The carnivore diet is an extreme eating regimen that involves consuming only animal products, such as meat, fish, and eggs, while excluding all plant foods. This diet has gained popularity through advocates who claim it offers miraculous health benefits. Some even suggest eating only steak, with salt and water every day. Proponents claim that the carnivore diet can lead to weight loss, improved mental clarity, higher energy, and relief from chronic conditions like autoimmune diseases. However, there are no clinical studies supporting its long-term effectiveness or safety. In fact, mainstream experts argue that excluding plant foods goes against decades of research showing the health benefits of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. The diet is also deficient in essential vitamins and fiber, leading to potential issues like constipation, scurvy, and nutrient imbalances. Health risks include elevated LDL cholesterol, which may increase the risk of cardiovascular disease and long-term kidney damage. Experts caution that the carnivore diet is an extreme and unproven trend with significant health risks. Hair training. Hair training involves gradually reducing shampoo frequency in an attempt to train the scalp to produce less oil. The idea is that frequent washing strips natural oils, causing the scalp to overcompensate by producing more oil. By washing less, proponents claim the scalp will recalibrate, producing only minimal oil over time. However, dermatologists consider this approach unproven and largely ineffective. The production of sebum or oil is primarily influenced by hormones, genetics, and individual physiology, not how often you wash your hair. Reducing shampoo frequency doesn't shrink sebaceous glands or slow oil production. Instead, skipping washes just results in an accumulation of oil, making hair appear greasy. Any perceived improvement is likely due to the scalp reaching a new balance, not a permanent change in oil output. There are risks to hair training such as scalp irritation, dandruff, and seborrheic dermatitis, caused by the buildup of oil, dead skin, and bacteria. Prolonged oil accumulation can also clog follicles and cause scalp acne. Experts emphasize that washing hair as needed using gentle products is a healthier approach than trying to train the scalp. Juice cleanses. Juice cleanses involve drinking only fruit and vegetable juices, often for several days, in an attempt to detox the body. These cleanses, promoted by celebrities and wellness brands, claim to flush out toxins and reset the system. People typically consume multiple bottles of cold-pressed juice each day, avoiding solid foods. Proponents claim that juice cleanses help with weight loss, clearer skin, and improved digestion. However, there's no scientific evidence that juice cleanses remove toxins or provide lasting health benefits. The body's liver and kidneys already perform detoxification naturally. Research shows that juice cleanses can disrupt gut health by depriving the body of fiber. Weight loss is usually just water weight and quickly rebounds after the cleanse stops. Side effects like fatigue, headaches, and blood sugar swings are common. In some cases, excessive juice intake can lead to kidney damage or low sodium levels. Experts caution that juice cleanses are more of a marketing gimmick than a solution for health improvement. Red light therapy. RLT involves exposing the body to low-intensity red or near-infrared light, often through LED panels or laser devices. It has gained popularity in beauty circles for its potential to reduce wrinkles, aid muscle recovery, and even treat conditions like acne. While RLT has demonstrated some benefits for skin rejuvenation and minor pain relief, these effects are often modest and require consistent treatment. Studies suggest red light may improve skin elasticity and reduce wrinkles by stimulating collagen production, but it won't provide dramatic results like Botox. The marketing around RLT is sometimes misleading, with claims of curing everything from hair loss to depression, despite a lack of strong evidence for these uses. Consumer devices vary widely in quality, and many may not be strong enough to produce significant results. RLT is generally safe when used correctly, but eye protection is crucial to avoid potential harm. The real risk is in overestimating its effectiveness and neglecting proven therapies, such as medical treatments for acne or physical therapy for injuries. Financially, RLT treatments can be costly with marginal results,